will fight to surpass us. Rafael Nadal sounds his legacy verdict on Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. A legacy can't be rewritten. This stands true regardless of the sport, but in tennis, you can't deny that the big three, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and Novak Djokovic, were the ones to beat for over 2 decades. They have won an astonishing 66 Grand Slam titles, with Djokovic leading the pack at 24, Nadal with 22, and Federer with 20. Their rivalry has produced some of the most iconic matches in tennis history, elevating the sport to new heights. However, as 2 of them hung up their rackets in 2022 and last year, in 2024, the sport looked toward the rising stars Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. 2 rivals have proved their caliber in a short time, collectively winning 7 Grand Slams, and have been on the #1 spot. Does Rafa think they'll take the wheel? On March 21, Rafa shared his thoughts on the sport with Cadena Ser. He highlighted Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, believing their rivalry could match the intensity he experienced with Djokovic and Federer. He said, "If we've done it, others can do it, and things are there to be improved." Obviously, there are 2 players who are above the rest, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, and there were 3 of us for almost too many years. The big 3 have captivated global audiences, filling arenas and breaking viewership records. Grand Slams reached nearly 2 billion viewers in 2024, while Wimbledon drew over 280 million viewers in 2022. Rafa noted, "Thanks to the demands we set for each other, we've made our careers something that was difficult to imagine years ago, and now new generations are coming who will fight to surpass us." But why Jannik and Carlos? Well, the Italian and Spaniard have taken the tennis world by storm since 2020 and 2021, respectively. Their rivalry began gaining attention around 2021, with Alcaraz leading their head-to-head matches 6-4. At just 23 and 21, their achievements are remarkable. And it's not just Rafael who believes this, Jim Courier also sees potential in these young stars. During the Australian Open, he said, "We shall see how this year develops. There could be lots of twists and turns along the way, but listen, with him and Alcaraz. The star power at the youth level really is so immense here, they're going to be selling tickets all over the world." While it's yet to be seen if Jannik and Carlos can truly take over, Rafa had emphasized that the big 3 have set a high standard beyond numbers. He emphasized sportsmanship, which is crucial for future stars, and believes this legacy will continue to inspire new generations. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic have left an unforgettable legacy in tennis. Their epic rivalry began to unfold when Federer first made his mark at the 2004 Miami Masters, and Djokovic burst onto the scene in 2006 at the French Open. Recently, on March 13, Nadal joined Andy Roddick on that Served a podcast to reflect on his incredible journey. With 22 Grand Slams and 92 singles titles to his name, Nadal shared some valuable insights into his legendary rivalry with Federer and Djokovic. Nadal highlighted the unique bond among the big 3, saying, "We as rivals, I think we showed the world that we can be the biggest rivals, but at the same time we can be colleagues. I don't say best friends, but we can have a good personal relationship." This camaraderie has set a high standard for sportsmanship, inspiring a new generation of players. Nadal added, "I think that shows a positive example to the next generation. I am proud of that." He emphasized that respect is paramount, noting, "We don't fight against each other, we respect each other." And I think that helps this new generation to understand that you don't need to hate the opponents. As they pass the torch, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are already making their mark. These young stars are not only impressive on the court but also display a level of sportsmanship reminiscent of their predecessors. Nadal believes they have the potential to create their own legendary rivalry, saying, "You can respect, you can appreciate the opponent because at the end, they are the important part of your lives."